All right, guys. Hey, Coach Marcus here in Las Vegas. We'll get started promptly at the top of the hour, so it should be less than 2 minutes. Appreciate you guys for hopping on early. And if you are going to share a testimonial or how you start your day and how you end your day, raise your hand. I have Miranda Williams up first in the queue. Let me turn my phone down. And I believe technology is working properly today, and I was able to get on with no problems. We are streaming live both on Facebook and on YouTube. So let me hop on my Facebook page. I just saw the video there, and I want to change the title to a different name. And so it's going to be a fun one tonight. So I schedule these to go about 30 minutes. So we usually go longer than that. And so I've been let me stop some videos. So it's not necessary to have your cameras on. So I've been turning off the cameras unless you are going to be someone who is speaking tonight. You know, you'll need to have your camera on. We just don't want anyone to be in any compromising situations where they may do something that they don't want seen on video, and like going to the bathroom and things like that, undressing. We want you guys to show up in your best light. So if you aren't speaking, leave your cameras off. If you are going to speak, raise your hand. You can turn your camera on if you are going to share. So it is 5 o'clock my time, so I'm going to hit the record button, and let me go ahead and get started tonight. Use my button. Let me turn these cameras off real quick. All right. All right, guys. Hey, this is Coach Marcus Jones here in Las Vegas, and I want to welcome you to tonight's Zilara. This is how we start and end our day testimonials overview. We do this every single Monday night at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, at the One Team, One Dream YouTube Zoom channel. Also, we stream live on Facebook and on YouTube. So if you guys are watching as a guest, thank you for taking the time to get this information and get back with the person who shared this information with you or invited you here, and let them know what you liked about what you saw or heard today. And if you are going to share a testimonial or share how you start your day and how you end your day, raise your hand. We currently have 3 people in the queue who are going to share, and we schedule this to go about 30 minutes. Sometimes we go longer than that. Most times we go longer because people have some really good testimonials. And so just give a quick disclaimer. If there are any income testimonial shared tonight, our income disclaimer is simple. I work hard. I don't know if you will work hard. So you might join us and not earn any money. And we also have a medical disclaimer. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving you any medical advice. Additionally, our products are not governed by the FDA, and they are not intended to diagnose, prevent, treat, or cure any disease or health conditions. And if you do have any concerns, or if you're taking medication or are under doctor's care, see your doctor or your healthcare provider or pharmacist and get their clearance before using our products, because we don't want anyone, having any adverse reactions to using these products. So a little bit about the company. I'm not going to talk about myself. That's on Wednesday night. I'll give you more background about who I am and why I host these Zooms. If you want to learn more about that, come back on Wednesday. And that's where we talk about the money and some of the products. And that's at the same time, same Zoom link. But this is about Zilara, the company. Zilara has been around since May 22nd. However, the company's not new. What our founder and CEO did, Paula Scarcella, she took Godasana, which has been around since 2012, which has our personal care products, the essential oils, the go-go sticks, things like that. And she also took Heart Mind Naturals, which is our supplements and superfoods division, and combined them under one company called Zilara. So we have over 15 years of product formulation experience with the company, with Alexandra Brighton. She's been our formulator. And the companies are the company's also debt free. Same owner, Paul Scarcella. As far as I know, she's the first female that has started and owned 3 successful network marketing companies, with Go to Sana first, 2012. Heart by Natural 2017 was when HBN launched, and then Zilara launched this in May. So it's been almost 3 months since we've been building Zilara, and we have some great products. So the company took all the products, merged them together, created some new products. We have Cocoa Blue, which is Zilara's flagship product. We have Essiac Tea, which is another great product. With Zilara, we have more products coming. We have a pH alkaline product that's coming. Additionally, we're also going to have a mushroom coffee coming at some point with some more products coming. So Solara is producing products that are in demand and people want them and need them. So stay tuned for that. Um, we get paid 6 ways here, so we get paid in real time, and not going to go into all the ways we get paid. But if you guys want to learn more about the income side, come back on Wednesday. And we are a network marketing company, and people do network marketing every single day. But the thing about Zilara is you can join us for free and get paid commissions on every customer order, which is great. The products are organic, they're non-GMO, they're gluten-free, they're dairy-free, they're soy-free, they're keto-friendly. There's no synthetic ingredients added to the products, and nothing's also taken from them when they're made in our FDA certified manufacturing facility in Cincinnati, Ohio. The facility is also GMP compliant, which is very important for the manufacturing process and people who keep up with wanting clean ingredients. And that's what we offer here with Zilara. We have clean ingredients, and when you use these products, either internally or topically or inhale or wash your clothes or clean your house, okay, your body is going to respond positively to the products because you're getting plant-based products. They're not made in any labs with any fake ingredients. All right. And there is a 60-day money back guarantee. We have discounts, you get cash back, all that kind of stuff. So that's a high level overview about Zilara. So the company is not new per se because we're backed by Golden Sana products, which are we also have soap, we have deodorant, we have tooth powder, we have what else we have, guys? Go-go sticks, we have laundry detergent, we have hard surface cleaner, and we have coffee. So, and those are products people are using every single day. And more people are doing what's called transferring the store because they were already buying deodorant, soap, toothpaste, things like coffee, laundry detergent, cleaning spray. They were already buying that stuff. They simply stopped buying from their other store and buy from their Zilara store. So that's what we call transfer store. So they're not creating an additional expense for themselves. They're simply transferring their buying and buying from their Zilara website, and also they can qualify to get paid, which is great. So with that being said, we have 3 people in the queue, and if anyone else would like to share, raise your hand, or you can type your testimonial in the chat. I see some people here. I don't know if there's a user named Sandra here. I see all the names here. I don't see anyone named Sandra. I don't know if Zoom user is Sandra just answering Greta's question. But with that being said, we're going to have Miranda. Go ahead and unmute yourself. And if you want to turn on your camera, Miranda, you can do that. But if not, that's perfectly fine. But feel free to share how you start your day and how you end your day, or if you have a testimonial, that'd be great.
Can you hear me?
I hear you fine.
I would just like to say I start my day with the exotic tea, and it gives me more energy. I
Mm,
sleep more better at night, and then how I end my day, I use pain magnesium spray,
mhm.
and I have used it on the bottom of my feet, my ankle, and my lower part of my back, along with the Valium magnesium spray. And then I had went to the doctor and found out that I had cause my it started with my ankle and my foot and my leg, and come to find out I had my arch in my left foot have fallen. So
Mm,
I'm wearing the boot, but I have, like I said, I have been using the pain magnesium and the way I am on the bottom of my foot and my ankle, and it has relieved some of the pain as long as I stay off my feet. But that's how I start my day and end my day. Thank you.
All right, Miranda. It's important when you have the injury like that or an occurrence with your body like that to wear that boot to help support the arch and the pain spray is something that's very good to help minimize the pain. The SCIT is I like it and I'm glad you noticed it's giving you energy. And I drink 2 ounces. I put 2 ounces of the cold tea in my glass in the morning, and I add another 2 ounces of water that's hot, right? So it's warm when I drink it, and I drink it before going to the gym by itself, and with no other products now. And I notice my workouts at my gym have been easier to get through, even easier compared to when I was using the Fulvic and the other products, which is interesting. Sleep is really good for me. Also notice when I evacuate the colon, right? More stuff's coming out, which is great. And so I think that's one of the benefits of the SCIT, and it's been around for a number lots of years as far as in the marketplace. But we sell our version of it, and people are having some good results from the SCIT. And like you, I've been using pain spray for the past couple of days because almost 6 years ago, I was involved in a car accident when we first moved to Las Vegas. I was struck by a drunk driver on the freeway and almost died. The guy that hit me died. But as a result of that, no, I had a lot of injuries, but I have a herniated disc in my lumbar spine, right where my L5 and S1 joint meet. There's a herniated disc there, which sometimes it impinges on the nerves and causes some discomfort. So I've been using the pain spray over that area, and it helps to relieve the pain and also relaxes the muscles there, so I'm not having that spasm. So that's why I'm able to sit down at my desk and do this and host this Zoom tonight. So, but pain spray is great. Wild yam magnesium spray, for those of you don't know, that's a hormone support spray. Men can use it. Okay, it's made for women, but also helps supports male hormones too, and women who are going through that transition in life, where you are having your hormones are being reduced. Well, wild yam magnesium spray assists with supporting your hormones, and it minimizes some of the conditions that are associated with going through menopause and menopause, which is good stuff. And also, premenopausal women can also use the wild yam magnesium spray to help regulate their cycle. So that's a great product. So thanks, Miranda, for sharing that. Let's get one of our $100,000 owners, Coach Seymour. Go ahead and he wants to share, how he starts his day, how he ends his day, and maybe have a testimonial. So feel free to share, sir. Thanks for hopping on. He's also a trainer on Tuesday nights, just so you guys know.
Thank you, Coach. Like most of y'all know, I go through a lot of products throughout the day. But recently, I had to start back using actually two of the products that I had kind of backed off on a little bit. And one of those is Craven, and the other one is the cayenne pepper.
Cayenne pepper, yeah.
And the reason that I got back on them, I had stopped for a little bit because I was doing real good with the Craven portion. Sugar is one of my weakness. Ice cream, I could go through a gallon of ice cream in about 2 days. And I had stopped that for at least 2-3 years. I had been doing real good. And recently I started by having these cravings at night. And most of the time when you have these cravings, they always come in late at night when you're not supposed to be eating. And I got up one morning and went to the store, and I'm talking early in the morning. Went to one of the 24-hour stores and got me some ice cream. And then I started thinking about this the other day, and I was like, I can't believe I went to the store at 3 in the morning to buy some ice cream. So I started back using the Craven. And I don't know if most people know this, but when you having cravings, the reason for that is parasites are working. They're doing what they're supposed to do. That's what causes the craving in your bodies. So again, slow down on my cayenne pepper. And if you have seen the video, what happened to parasite the minute that cayenne pepper touches it, it kills it on contact. And what a lot of parasite, well, not a lot, but what parasite does once they feel like they're being attacked and they're dying, is they will release their larvae. So the minute they release those larvae, cayenne pepper goes to work on that also. It's been 2 weeks now. I got back on these two products, and let me tell you, there's still a gallon of ice cream sitting in my refrigerator that I got up that morning and got that I've not been having any craving for. So that's how I've been starting my day. At nighttime, before I go to bed, like I've said before, I started using this, and again, thanks for the one of the testimonials that we got on here when we heard about what Cocoa Blue was doing for people, some people. So I started trying the Cocoa Blue at night. I take a scoop in the morning, and then I take a scoop before I go to bed at night. And let me tell you, it gives you a good rested sleep. First, when we first got in touch with about the Cocoa Blue, it was about the energy, the energy, the energy. But now that I'm taking it at night before I'm going to bed, along with my mind, I realize that I'm sleeping real good. I get up in the morning, I'm energetic, I'm well rested. And then when I take my Cocoa Blue during the morning time, that energy double kicks in because I already went to bed with some Cocoa Blue. Then I wake up, take the Cocoa Blue, I'm taking the berberine, I'm taking Body Beat Max. All of those products gives energy. And then through the day, the vitality. So the energy stays in my body. It don't drop. It just stays all day long, all day long. So that's how I start my day, and that's how I end my night. That's
That's
back
all.
to you, Coach.
That's awesome. Thank you, Coach. And for those of you who are wondering, we have this go-go stick. It's called Craving Crusher. And it truly does help reduce cravings. I'm like Coach Seymour, I like sweets. Okay. I don't buy them a lot, but we have this particular brand and then we order online and they make protein brownies and protein cookies and all that kind of stuff. And they're clean ingredients, but they still have about probably 400 calories just for one. Right. So when I receive mine in the mail, I dice it up into four parts. So I'm not eating a whole brownie by itself, but I can eat one or two brownies at one time, right? Because I like sweets, and so when I feel that cravings, when I feel the cravings coming on to want to eat, when I'm not really hungry, I take a shot of this. There's two sniffs each nostril that stops the cravings, and then I simply drink some water or tea. And so, Craving Crusher is a great product. $12.95. Not breaking the bank. And then cayenne pepper is great. I use it in my morning workout water. So I'm at the gym drinking that water, and I know it knocks out parasites. I know for me it helps. It just gets my digestive system going. So when I'm finished working out, when I get home, I'm ready to move some things out of my digestive system, if you know what I mean. So, but that's a great point you shared about when you do have cravings. It is those parasites kicking up, and they want to be fed, right? They want to be fed. So it's nice having, being able to reduce the cravings and having the ice cream. Plus, your grandkids were there too, so I know you spoiling them, and I'm sure they wanted ice cream and things, cookies, stuff like that. So, but having a natural product, our cayenne pepper, they're drops, so you can tailor how many drops you want in your beverage. I use five drops in my water bottle, and it's great. But that truly does help to knock those parasites out, and has some great benefits. I haven't tried Cocoa Blue at night yet, and so I'll have to try that probably next week once I'm still getting adjusted to drinking the SCAC tea. So, I'm trying to get my body adjusted to that. So I'll try taking Cocoa Blue at night next week. But thanks for sharing. So anything else you want to share?
Yeah, I also want to say, my grandkids, Jeremiah went back home yesterday, back to California. But what made me so happy about it when he first got here, he came to me and he said, Grandpa, while I'm here, I want to lose some weight and I want to start eating healthy. And that kind of shocked me because at 11 years old, a kid walking up to you and telling you that they want to lose weight and they want to start eating healthy, that lets you know that the legacy that you're trying to leave for your grandkids is working and they're seeing it. and acting upon it. And so while he was here, as I'm making stuff for me while he's here, and his dad is at work, he's like, "Grandpa, what you making?" And I'll tell him, and then can I get some too? And that made me feel so proud and so happy to see that. You know, like I said, at an 11-year-old is picking that kind of stuff up. So, guys, watch what you do around your kids and your grandkids because they're watching, and their brain is like sponge. And they say a kid between the age of 1 and 7, their brain is constantly learning and picking up stuff. So the things that you say to that child will stick with them during that 7-year period. So be careful what you say to your kids. Be careful how you talk to them, how you put them down, or how you elevate them, because that means a lot. And again, like I said, I was so proud to hear him come to me and tell me that, because I remember back in a few years back, I'll try to make him something, and you're like, "Nah, I don't want that, Grandpa." But for him to come to tell me this, that makes me know that he sees what's going on, what I'm doing at that age. So again, guys, just talk talk the right stuff into your kids even as they are young, because they're listening, they're watching, and they're following. Back to you, Coach.
That is so true. It's great, for you, man. You setting the example. Yeah, and it's been a number of years now, at least almost 7 years now since we've been connected, and so you're setting that example for him. Okay, gosh, can't believe he was that little when we met. Jeez, but and now, yeah, initially he was like, no, as kids, my daughter was the same way when she was younger. I went and we would introduce her to stuff, and she wasn't into it. Now she's 23, so now she's into her health, and she's really picky about what she eats, what she consumes. But our kids, our grandkids, our nieces, nephews, they watch what we do. Okay, it's not growing up. My parents would say, "Do as I say, not as I do." Right? That was what went down in my house growing up. I'm sure a lot of you guys wouldn't have had parents that maybe said that, but these kids, they watch what you do more than what you say, and so that's why it's important to live a lot of lifestyle if you want to be around for a long time and leave that little legacy. But you also want to be the example for your grandkids, your kids, your nieces and nephews, right? Walk the walk. Okay. And then if you have a good relationship with them, when they want some help with their health or something, they'll know to come to you or to their mom or dad if their parents are living that lifestyle. So, but thanks, Coach, for sharing that. Appreciate you. Always appreciate you hopping on and sharing. We're looking forward to your training tomorrow night. So for those of you who don't know, every Tuesday night, Coach Seymour, he does our leadership development training. Same time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, here on this Zoom channel. So if you guys want to hear one of his trainings, come back here tomorrow night, and they're very impactful. But thanks, Coach, for sharing. All right, have a good night.
You're welcome.
All right, I'm getting Maxine in Canada. I'm glad you are here. You should be able to unmute I have to ask you. Go ahead and unmute, Maxine.
Hey, Coach. Okay, so I'm at my neighbor's, so I'm not going to be on camera. She is a little nervous because it's her first time giving a testimonial, so I'm going to help her out as well. But I had given her some black seed oil to try, and I'm going to let her try to talk, and if not, I can always butt in. Okay, so my neighbor, her name is Beth, and she lives on the same floor as me, just a couple doors down, so it's great. And this is Beth.
Hi. This black seed oil, the first surprise I got was I have thinning hair. I'm 69. And I'm a black woman. And my hair went from an afro to a Spanish kind of hair. And I was losing my hair left, right, and center. Well, it's back. My hair is coming back. My nails are stronger. And my nails were cracking and splitting and doing all sorts of very nasty stuff. But it has stopped. One Another thing is when I'm upset, I don't have an appetite. My appetite has come back no matter what emotional trauma I'm going through. But I found that my depression is less. I am not so depressed. Also, um, bowel movements, sorry. Bowel
Good.
movements are more steady and not as punishing. That's the word I could use.
Yeah.
Oh, what else? Oh, sleeping is better. Oh, Max, what else was I saying? I'm forgetting things.
I don't know. Sorry. I know we were just having this conversation.
Yeah.
So-
I'm just trying to think.
So Beth, quick question: how long have you been using black seed oil?
2 weeks. 2 weeks, man.
That's 2 weeks. Wow.
Yeah.
So
Oh, you're smoking.
Oh, yes. I've cut down smoking. Cigarettes. I am so surprised.
that probably save you some more money because you're not buying you're not buying so many cigarettes. So
You got it. You
that's a
got
good
it.
thing.
Yeah.
So
Oh God, there's like 2 or more things I can say about this, but I have not been so surprised
yeah,
by a product as this, as the black seed oil. I never thought that I could overcome certain cravings. Oh, yeah, ice cream. I was craving. Here in Canada. We have this no name fudgicles. Okay, and I was going crazy because I am 69, so I would make my son go grocery shopping for me, right? And I would pick on him until he got me my fudgicles. I don't even crave them anymore. Or ice cream.
mm-hmm.
And I mean, I do like ice cream, don't get me wrong, but it's not at the top of my list anymore.
That's perfect.
What else? Oh, good Lord. I'm just so happy I'm getting my hair back because
Your hair, her hair's also not. I don't know if it's just with other black people, but her hair is very soft now since taking the black seed oil as well.
Yes.
Which is great.
Not so bristle.
Yeah, because she noticed my hair. Because I'm here like every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're buddies.
So she knows within the past like month and a half, my hair has grown.
Oh God.
And I told her it's the black seed oil. And right away she started taking the black seed oil, and then she noticed like she's getting hair in front of her, like on
my forehead.
Her forehead, which she hasn't had for like years.
Yeah, because I was braiding it and it fell out.
Yeah.
That's too much stress on the hair when you put those braids in it. Yep.
Yeah. So, she had a lot of benefits actually just from this past 2 weeks of taking the black seed oil.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Amazing. How many drops do you count? How many drops?
A drop a day.
The dropper, so it's just the half a drop.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna get her to start next week a full dropper.
Okay.
And then we'll do that for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever, and then just build up, right? Whereas with me, I just started taking a full dropper right away. But
I'm afraid I'm gonna turn into a gorilla.
Awesome.
Other than that, I did I did get her to drink Nova coffee this morning.
Oh, it was delicious.
I had enough for just for her to have, and she liked it.
Oh, yeah.
So she also had that as well.
Yes. Yes.
So,
And I'm questioning about other things that can help me with certain stuff that is happening to me at the age of 69.
mhm.
Okay.
I've had hip surgery. I have problems with the other leg, and Maxine, sorry,
It's okay.
has told me about other remedies
Hmm.
and oils and powders and so on and so forth. And baby, I'm all in it. I'm all in it. This black seed oil has convinced me to listen to Maxine.
All right, Beth. Go ahead, Maxine.
So she's going to. So I do have, because I just got the buy 3 get 1 free, and then because we had the Christmas in July, right? So I have extra bottles. I'm gonna next week or whenever she's gonna buy another bottle off of me, which is great. And then yeah.
Oh, another thing. I stopped eating chocolate bars.
Okay.
And believe me, I was eating a lot of chocolate bars. And it's just gone out of my daily routine and something that I don't crave anymore. I don't understand why this is happening, but I really don't care.
There's so many benefits though. There's 101 known benefits to black seed oil, and so everything you described, those are some of the benefits. So from the hair growth, appetite, cravings, as far as wanting sweets are reduced, because it does may help to balance blood sugar. Okay, so that's one of the benefits of black seed oil. So there's so many benefits to it. And so I'm glad to hear you are enjoying the experience in only 2 weeks, which is great. I know.
Yeah.
And so
Okay, I have one other thing to say, dear, and I think this is extremely important.
all right.
I was sick, very, very sick, before the black seed oil, a good month.
Mhm.
And I coming out of my eyes instead of water was gel. And my doctor was concerned about it. Okay. When I started the black seed oil, my water tissue coming out of my eyes has turned back to water.
That's awesome.
Not gel.
Mhm.
That's good.
And believe me, it was gel and it was itchy and it was burning. Believe me, honest to God's truth.
Hey Beth, I think your testimonial has probably been the most descriptive one we've had since we've been doing these Zooms. I appreciate I can see it. Everything you described, I actually see it. So that's just the power of black seed oil. I've been using it since June 2019, and I have not been sick in over 8 years. And so it's a
But
really
in 2 weeks, honey? 2 weeks?
it works. See, everyone's body's different. Just it depends on our fit physiology. But for you, apparently your body really, really enjoys it, and for it to react the way it has. So I'm looking forward to you coming back. Give us some more time and share some more of your stories. This
Absolutely, darling, no problem.
All right.
And as for my testimonial,
Yeah.
I'm really happy that Java Slim is back, because ever since I've been drinking it again, I've lost. Okay, I'm not gonna say lost. Right, I'm gonna use your word, Coach Marcus. Released.
She's lost weight. Don't let her fool you.
Beth has noticed she was the first person to notice that I've lost some weight, which is great. the last time I weighed myself, I think it was like last month, and I was at 234 point something, and I just weighed myself probably like, I'm gonna say 3 days ago,
Yeah.
and I'm at 232.4, I believe. So I did lose some, although I'm a girl, so I'm on my thing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wait for like another 2 weeks.
No, plus she's a lady that loses weight from the face down,
Mhm.
and that's how I recognized her. So she's gone from her face to her neck to
Wow.
her belly, and she has, as far as I'm concerned, I don't care about the weight machine.
Mm.
She's looking good.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna weigh myself again, and once I get a proper number, I can definitely
All right.
give another testimonial. But as of right now, I'm at 232 point something.
And track how your clothes are fitting, because sometimes the scale doesn't tell the whole story. So
Yeah,
Amen.
yeah.
go
So
up.
like I know that I know like so I do weigh less than what it says, because
Yeah.
I take off like a pound because of, because I'm dressed, right?
Yeah, clothes. Yeah.
Although I did buy myself a scale, so
Yeah,
I'm good.
but you losing weight and
Yeah.
how your body looks are
Yeah.
two different things.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
All right. So that's all we have, Coach Marcus.
All right, ladies.
Hello, Coach Marcus from Beth.
So, Beth, this has been an entertaining testimonial. Thank you, Maxine, for having products that you shared with someone you care about, and she's getting results, and that's
Oh,
Yes.
She's
that's
my
what we
best
do.
buddy.
That's awesome. And I'm closing my blinds because the sun's about to shine. But that's what we do. We share products we believe in and trust with people we care about.
And then you care about people and you share these things because you want them to be healthy, you want them to be happy, and you want them to be able to move within society with a calm and blessing attitude.
Mhm.
And
Amen.
this is Max. This is my friend, my best friend. I know I'm 69 and she's 30 years younger than me, but this lady is my best friend.
That's awesome. Well, thank you, Beth, for sharing. Okay, appreciate it.
No
And
problem.
Thanks, Coach Marcus.
all right. I'm actually thanks. We have a couple more people in the queue, so I'm going to have time for them. But this was great. Let me read. Let me get I'll get Eureka to unmute shortly. Let me read what Cassis shared about Black Soil. I believe she's Camille. She is Camille, right, Mr. Noble, Kevin? She says, good night. She's traveling. However, she's happy to report Black Soil purchased from Kevin, who's on the Zoom. Mr. Noble has been helping her sleep as well, enabled her to keep up for the whole day. So she thanked him. And then Kevin shared from Camille. She says, Black Soil has helped her got back proper sleeping hours and energy to keep up during the day. Also, her mom's in the hospital and getting benefits for diabetes and high blood pressure, and about to buy more. Black Soil is great. That's probably our top selling product. So that's why the company did the Christmas in July last month, so more and more people can get their hands on black seed oil. I think Coach Seymour has at least 100 bottles of black seed oil, and he gives, when he meets people that have a problem, black seed oil can solve. He gives his bottles away, right? Which is great. All right, let me get Eureka. You should be able to unmute yourself. Then we have Rasan after her. So Eureka, I'm going to lower your hand. You should be able to unmute. Where'd you go? She was here.
Hello,
Oh, there
I'm
you go.
here.
Okay.
Okay. I start my day off with the 2 powder and the soap. But I end my day with with the black seed oil and my wild yam, because I have what the doctor say is neuropathy, and I get a, a burning sensation right above my ankle, and and I take the black seed oil and I put that on my put that right there, and then I mix the wild yam with it, and as soon as I do that, it goes away, and then I'm able to lay down and get comfortable and go, and go to sleep. So and I have a testimony too about with the liver cleanse.
Mhm.
I I lost 5 or 6 pounds in the 3-4 days I did it, and I love sweets also, but since I've been taking these products since September, I haven't been eating as many sweets, and 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 I can get stuff from the store, and every time my daughter comes over and look at my freezer, she's like, "Well, why haven't you eaten this?" You know, I'm like, "Because I don't have to eat it." So but it can be here like months, and I don't even think about it. But I do still like it. In the other week, I went out to Golden Corral. So when I ate when I ate certain couple of things that were sweet, they were like overly sweet. And when I used to eat them before, they weren't as sweet to me. But since I had went through this liver cleanse, it was like, I mean, it was, it was just, it was a sweet sensitivity, because it was just, um, it just was overpowering. So I didn't eat as much, as I used to. But that's my testimony, because with these products, I don't crave sweets like I used to.
That's great. Thank you, Rika, for hopping on there. So you actually take the black seed oil and the wild yam and rub it over your ankle where it's sore, where the pain's at. I think that's what she said. Yeah. And so she does that. And that's another way you can apply black seed oil. You don't have to take it internally. You can actually, if you have any painful areas on the body, you actually take the drops and rub it into that area where the pain is, and it stops the pain. And I've been doing that for the past couple of days. I've been dealing with that herniated disc. I do the pain spray, and I take some black seed oil and mix them together and rub it directly over my lumbar spine where it's a little sore at, and it relaxes the muscles and it stops the discomfort, which is great. So that's a good thing to know. So thanks, Eureka, for sharing that. We did have a liver cleanse that many people completed. It was for 3 days, and Eureka lost 5 or 6 pounds in 3 days. And when you're doing the liver cleanse, you're not eating sweets, right? You're drinking water, not eating, like, I think meat is something you don't want to eat, bread, stuff like that. And it's common because you're not eating sugar. When you come off the liver cleanse, and when you go and eat something that's sweet, is going that sweetness is going to be intensified because you haven't been having it, so your body is not craving it, and you won't want more. You won't really want many sweets. So I'm glad Eureka is benefiting from that. And it's been for 9 months. She hasn't been craving sweets, and I know she does use our black seed oil, which is something that can help to reduce your craving for sweets. So thank you, Eureka, for sharing that. And then let me read Betty post said her day starts with Essiac tea, black seed oil, body, mind, and soul, berberine, and cocoa blue, and GLP-1 3 times a day before meals. So she uses several of our products, and I know she's having good results. And she ends her day with black seed oil, berberine, body beat max, and her soap, which is great. And Eureka also starts her day with her tooth powder and soap. And those are two items people use at least once a day. This is why we encourage people to just transfer their buying and buy from Zilara as opposed to buying toothpaste and soap from someplace else, because you're doing it at least once. Most people brush their teeth at least once a day, and people bathe. I'm hoping, I think, at least once a day. So that stuff you're using anyway and buying it. So you're going to want to buy healthier tooth powder, which has no fluoride in it, no triclosan, no chemicals to mask the flavor. And then our soap bars are made from essential oils. So you're not having the fat from animals that are dead, right? That's what soap made from, and other chemicals that go into these soaps, right? You're going to have clean ingredients to help clean your skin, also wash your hair and face, things like that. So really good products. So thank you, Eureka, for sharing that. Let me get Rasan, and then after that we have Mike, and that should wrap us up tonight as far as our testimonials. You should be able to unmute, Rasan. There you go.
Good evening, Coach. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you fine.
Yeah, I did the liver cleanse last month, and I released over 10 pounds from the liver cleanse because I continued. I went past 3 days, and what I found out is that I cut back on the bread, the starches, the sugars, and I found out I was drinking more water. And I had those. I didn't have those cravings anymore. So the cravings went away, and I still don't have the cravings because I'm not doing the liver cleanse anymore. But I am drinking the tea consistently. Because before the liver cleanse, I stopped drinking Vitality for a while. So I said, well, afterwards, let me continue drinking the tea. So I drink it every day. My wife drinks it now. So we both release weight. Well, I'll let her tell her testimony when she gets on here. Right now, she's not available, but because she wanted to get on and tell her testimony. But we both released weight. My skin got clearer. I have more energy now. But one thing I noticed is that the inflammation, I could tell when I have inflammation because my wedding ring is hard to come off. So now it's easier to come off my fingers now because I don't have the swelling in my fingers anymore. So but I've been constantly drinking the tea faithfully every morning, and I feel great. I don't have that bloatness anymore. The inflammation is reduced, and so my body feels great, and I sleep better at night.
Yeah.
So the only thing I'm doing now, I'm still staying away from the carbs. I may have some carbs, but not as much as I did before. And I had to go back to drinking my coffee. I missed my coffee, so I went back drinking my coffee again. But I love it. I'm a constantly drink the tea. It's been a part of my daily regimen. The tea. Right now, I'm doing a 2-week regimen, so I'm drinking the berberine ACV. Slimmer Pro, and the lemon MCT drops at night. But I feel great.
It looks like your face is slimmer. Have
Yeah.
Okay. I
Mm-hmm.
thought it looks like just from seeing you, 'cause I see you every week. So
Yeah.
face looks slimmer, but dropping 10 pounds, that's a good amount of weight to release. I'm sure you're probably down more weight now since you're not eating as many carbs. Your body needs some carbohydrates because that's what fuels
Mm-hmm.
your cells and your muscles. But the key is to not consume too many, because otherwise what happens is the calories from those unused carbs get stored into your fat cells. That leads to gaining weight. So
Yeah.
but that's awesome. You did that. So I'm looking forward to you continuing to, you and Patricia I'm looking forward to her coming back when she can to share her story. Her story is always good.
Yeah. She'll be back next Monday to
Okay.
do a testimonial.
Awesome.
So
Good
yeah.
stuff, man. Thanks for sharing that. And then liver cleanse is easy. It's simple. You just make the tea, drink it, take the other products. It's the first day is tough. I gotta have to
Yeah.
admit that first day is tough because no sweets, no coffee, none of that. You just drinking water, drinking the tea. That's the hardest part. But the
Mm-hmm.
second and third day is not so hard. And then you're probably being able to sleep better because your body's not working so hard trying to process the carbs and the other foods you were eating before. Now you're getting, clean. Your energy sources are more clean, so that's why
Yeah.
your body's not working so hard to process those. So when you get to sleep, fall asleep faster, and you probably feel more rested too when you wake up.
Yes, I do. I do. I feel way more rested when I wake up. Um, yeah, the tea is excellent. I'm on the berberine now, so I'm
Mhm.
starting to drink that every morning now. That's part of my daily routine, and it does make you regular. So
Yep.
I do I don't run to the bathroom, but I do pass the bowel movement daily.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love the berberine ACV. That's another one of her favorite products as well. But now that we did the liver cleanse, now I have my brother-in-law. He's also doing it now too, and his wife is also doing the liver cleanse. So everyone is on the liver cleanse now.
And
So that's amazing.
that's what I like about when we use our products and people see you having results, or your wife, and they get curious. They want to know, hey, what are you guys doing? And I'm
Hmm.
sure you or Patricia share with them, hey, we're doing this, and now they want to do it too. And I'm sure when when they're getting results and people who they know see them, they'll want to know what they're doing. So we're just going to keep growing, and more people are going to want to participate. And the liver cleanse, that's just one protocol we have. We have, like I said, bourbon ACV, black seed oil. We have so many other products. It's not uncommon for people to join us to do a cleanse, and then they end up using several of our other products and become a customer for life, which is great. So anything else you want to share before we get the mic?
Yeah, I'm gonna give a shout out to Lakeisha. She's one of my business partners, and I believe she's on a call. But she's been consistent. She's been plugged in, and went to work right away as soon as she signed up. She already been moved up to influencer. So I'm very proud of her, and she's one of our emerging leaders. So keep up the good work, Lakeisha.
That's right, Lakeisha. I see you on Facebook with all your posts and all that value you're adding on Facebook. And Rasan, don't lose your ring, because I lost my wedding ring at Whole Foods one time. I lost it. I left the house wearing my ring. I came home with no ring, and I must have
Oh
lost it.
wow.
I'm picking through the fruit or something. It just came off. So don't make sure you get your ring resized as the
Resize.
information continues going down. I lost it. So imagine having to explain to my wife how I left with my ring, came home without my ring. That was so. All right, well, thank you, sir, for sharing. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, Mike, you should be unmuted. So you can go ahead and
Yeah.
share. I'll lower your hand.
Can you
And
hear me okay?
yeah, I hear you fine, sir.
All right. Quick testimony. I had a friend of mine who just had a rotator cuff surgery on his shoulder, and I met him at a QT, and I gave him a bottle of black seed oil. When he first started going to the doctor, they put him on blood thinners. So I told him, well, don't take it, because I didn't want anything extra that goes black thinning of the blood. But I told him make sure he puts it on his shoulder where he had the rotator cuffs, and he's been doing that. Maybe I'll get him on a call one day, but I just wanted to share that testimonial that my friend's shoulder with his rotator cuff, he's doing it. He said the pain is just had left. So I'm sure because he was in a lot of pain, and he said he was been applying that black seed oil, and from the first like 1 or 2 days, and he said the pain it went away. So the black seed oil is great stuff. Also, I want to always share. I start my day with, of course, with the tooth powder. Love the tooth powder, and I can never, man, thank you enough about that hack about the
Yoda.
deodorant and
Yeah.
the magnesium oil, because if you anybody's ever low on like refreshing of the deodorant. Maybe it's not in the mail or something on its way. Man, you take about 2 squirts of that magnesium oil up under your armpits, and you're good, you know. But I do the combination sometimes because I'm working in the yard and everything, and
Mhm.
man, I'm still going strong. It's like where other deodorants fail. It's like the combination is awesome. So just want to thank you so much for coaches and what you do, and thank you for the hack.
All right, Mike. So, so your friend, they had rotator cuff surgery.
That's correct.
Okay, and he just took the drops and just rub it over the area where
That's correct.
surgery site, and
that's correct.
That's amazing. And
Yeah.
I did that
That's
same
correct.
thing when I came home from the hospital from the car accident. I was applying black oil to wherever I had pain, and so it literally does stop the pain without taking the drops. So that's another benefit. And then the tooth powder, that's great, but that magnesium oil spray deodorant, that it works. And
Yeah,
I
it
was
does.
skeptical before I shared it, and I saw someone else do it. They were one of those health influencers, and they were promoting some other magnesium spray. So I saw them spray their armpits with it. I'm like, shoot, I'm gonna try it. So I sprayed it under my armpit by itself, and
Yes.
it kept my armpits fresh.
Yeah, it works. Thank you.
Amazing. And you're welcome. And I layer it too. I use the spray, and I use one of our deodorant sticks.
Right.
And
Right. I do that too.
it's almost 6 o'clock, and I'm still dry and fresh to right now. So that's an amazing hack, and you're getting your magnesium into your body
Absolutely.
from using the spray. So that's good stuff. Anything else you want to share, Mike? Appreciate it.
No, that's about it for tonight, and that's about it. Thank
All
you.
right, sir. Well, thanks for hopping on. So it looks
No
like
problem.
that takes us to almost the top of the hour. So hey, thank you everybody who shared tonight. I have two people type comments. That was Cassis or Camille, and Mr. Noble shared her story. Betty. Then we had Miranda, Coach Seymour, Maxine with Beth, Eureka, Rasan, and Mike just shared. So thank you guys for all sharing your testimonials and how you start your day and end your day. If you guys are not a Zilara customer and you would like to become one, get with whoever shared the video with you. Tell them what you liked about what you saw or heard tonight, and make sure you ask them to send you their website link so you can go and get at least one product, or at least switch stores and go buy a jar of the tooth powder or some soap bars. But get with them, let them know what you liked about what you saw or heard, and then find out how you can lock in your position and become a customer with Zilara. So thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you for being here. Otherwise, I will catch you guys next Monday, same time on the same Facebook, YouTube, and Zoom link. And yeah, you any of the magnesium sprays will work as deodorant except for the pain, because that may sting. But Wild Yam works, Power Max works, and the I haven't used the sleep one. I'm sure that works, but I know the regular magnesium oil spray, the one with the blue label, that one is amazing as a deodorant spray. So thank you guys for watching. I will get the replay process and posted on the team YouTube channel. And we will see you guys tomorrow night with our Tuesday night leadership training with Coach Seymour. He's doing leads that training. Jessica Hill opens us up. And then on Wednesdays, you want to learn how the money works, come back here, same time, same Zoom link, and you'll see how the income opportunity works. And on Thursdays, we have our Detox Divas at the same time, but at coffeetalkwithtn.com. That's more focused on the products. And yes, if you do use a sleep spray during the day, be careful, because it does relax you. Okay. And if you're operating a vehicle or any equipment, you probably don't want to use a sleep magnesium spray, because it will relax you and cause you to be like, we're relaxed, and we don't want you falling asleep. All right, guys. So thanks for watching, guys. Great testimonials. Appreciate you. And I will get the recording processed and posted soon on YouTube. So have a good night, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.